are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And how about you?
I'm great, thank you. So as usual, please look around you. If there is any rubbish, please take it and you can throw it away after the class. Okay, please do it. Okay. Already? Yes, thank you. Before we start, let's pray together. I will lead the prayer, so everyone please focus. Pray start. Pray and okay. So who is absent today?
No one, Miss.
No one?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I have some pictures for you. You have to guess what picture is it. Okay?
Okay.
Can we start? How about this?
Pinocchio, Miss.
Pinocchio?
Yes.
Okay, good job. This is Pinocchio. The second one. What about this?
Aladdin, Miss.
Yes, Aladdin. Good job. The next pictures. This is a princess. Do you know?
Cinderella, Miss.
Cinderella? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, this is Cinderella. Okay, good job. This is the last one. Okay,
Snow White, Miss.
Snow White.
Yes.
Snow White. Okay, good job. This is Snow White.
Yay.
Yay! Give a big applause. So students, have you ever read the stories?
Yes.
So which one do you like?
Cinderella.
Cinderella?
Yes.
Yes, I like too. Okay. I like Cinderella too. So students, this is good. You know all about fairy tales that is famous in the world. Okay. But how about Indonesian folklore? Have you ever read about Indonesian folklore?
Yes.
Can you mention?
Akuria.
Sangkuriang, good. What else?
Danau Toba.
Danau Toba, good. And
Maluku.
Malin Kundang. Okay, good job. There are so many folklore like Sangkuriang, Danau Toba, and many more. So for today's lesson, we are going to read an interesting story. Okay? So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I will give you a story of Loro Jonga. And now we will read the story together, and after that you have to find the moral values of the story, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so once upon a time there was a kingdom named Prambanan. The people lived peacefully. However, soon their happy lives were disturbed by Pengging Kingdom. The king, Bandung Bondowoso, wanted to occupy Prambanan. He was a mean king. The war between Prambanan and Pengging could not be avoided. Prambanan lost the war and led by the new king, Bandung Bondowoso. Pengging could win the war because Bandung Bondowoso had a supernatural power. His soldiers were not only humans, but also a genius. Those creatures always obeyed Bandung Bondowoso. They always did whatever Bandung Bondowoso asked them to do. The king of Prambanan had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Loro Jongra or Rara Jongra. Bandung Bondowoso fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. Okay, Rani, please continue the next sentence.
If you want to marry me, you have to build 1,000 of temple in just one night, said Loro Jongrang.
Build.
Build.
Okay, continue. I may repeat once again.
If you want to marry
One.
If you want to marry me, you have to
Build.
build 1,000 of temple in just one night, said Loro Jongrang.
Okay, everybody, said build. Build.
Build.
Build.
Build.
Rai said build.
Said build.
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 Okay. Okay, we continue. She hated Bandung Bondowoso because he made the people of Prambanan suffer. What? Impossible! You just give me an excuse for not marrying me, said Bandung Bondowoso. But he did not give up. He asked the genius to help him. Then all those genies worked hard to build the 1,000 temples. Meanwhile, Loro Jongrang heard from the lady in waiting that the building of 1,000 temples was almost finished. She was so scared. She did not want to marry Bandung Bondowoso. And then she had a great idea. She asked all the ladies in waiting to help her. So Rai, please continue the next sentence.
Please prepare a lot of straw and mortar. Come on, hurry up, said Loro Jongrang.
So Loro Jongrang said, please prepare a lot of straw and mortar. Come on, hurry up. And all those ladies in waiting were confused. They didn't know why Loro Jongrang asked them to prepare a lot of straw and mortars in the middle of the night. Listen, all those genies are building the temples, right? We have to stop them by burning the straw and make some noise by pounding the mortar. The genies will think that sun is going to rise and they will run away. Genies are afraid of sunlight. And it worked. All those genies thought that sun rose. They didn't know the light was from the fire that burning the straw. And the noise from pounding the mortar was like the start of a new day. Bandung Bondowoso was angry. He knew Loro Jongrang just tricked him. You cannot fool me, Loro Jongrang. I already have 999 temples. I just need one more temple. Now I will make you the 1,000th temple. With his supernatural power, Bandung Bondowoso made Loro Jongrang a temple. Until now, the temple is still standing in Prambanan area, Central Java. And the temple is named Loro Jongrang Temple. Okay, that's all the story of Loro Jongrang. And now what I ask you to do is make a group by counting from the right.
1, 2, 3.
Rani?
1, 2, 3.
Pande?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now find the same number and then sit with your group. Hurry up. Alright. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, students, after you read, listen, and identify the moral value from the story before, now your task is, please rewrite the story and insert the moral value that you got from the story before using your own word. And later, you will present your work in front of the class. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to make it. You can start. is each group should present their work in front of the class using the emotion that each group got. For example, if your group is happy group, so you should present your work in happy way, and also for sad, angry, and flat emotions. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay, now I need happy group here. Which one is happy group? Okay, please come in front of the class. Are you ready?
Yes, miss.
So you should present your work to your friends in happy way. So you can start.
But once upon a time, there was a kingdom named Pramana. The king of Thinking Kingdom, Bandung Bondowoso, attacked Pramana Kingdom. Pramana lost the war, and also Pramana lost the war, and he wanted to marry the daughter of Pramana King, Loro Jongrang. Loro Jongrang gave a Bandung Bondowoso request. He sword built 1,000 of temple in just one night. Then Cahyani worked hard to build the 1,000 of temple. Loro Jongrang afraid because 1,000 of temple was almost finished. Then she asked all the ladies in waiting to help her. They burn the straw and make some noise by filling the mortar. The genie will think that sun is going to rise, and they will run away. Bandung Bondowoso now Loro Jongrang distracted him, and he was very angry. Then he used his supernatural power and made Loro Jongrang become a temple.
Great, your story is very good. So please tell us what is the moral value that you got from the story?
Respect what other people want.
Good. So that is one of the moral value that consists in Loro Jongrang story. Okay, thank you for your presentation. You can sit down. Give applause to your friends. Okay, now for the last group, flat group. Which one is flat group? Please come in front of the class. So you are the flat group. So you should present your work in flat way. Do you understand?
Understand?
Okay, you can start.
Once more time, there was a kingdom which lived happily named Pramana. The king of Thinking Kingdom, Bandung Bondowoso, want to occupy Pramana Kingdom. So they attacked Pramana Kingdom. The war between Pramana and Pengging happened. Pramana lost the war because Bandung Bondowoso had supernatural power. The king of Pramana had a beautiful daughter named Loro Jongrang, and Bandung Bondowoso fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. Loro Jongrang hated Bandung Bondowoso, so if he wanted to marry her, he sold gold 1,000 of temple in just one night. Bandung Bondowoso did not give up. He asked the king to help him. Loro Jongrang heard that the building of 1,000 temple was almost finished. She was scared, and then she asked all the ladies inviting her help her. All the ladies burn the straw and make some noise by building the mortar. The genie will think that sun is going to rise, and then will run away. It worked. Bandung Bondowoso was angry. He knew Loro Jongrang distracted him. With his supernatural power, Bandung Bondowoso made Loro Jongrang a temple. Thank you so much.
Great. That is very interesting story. So from the story before, what is the moral value that you got?
Not to pass our will to others.
Right. That is the other moral value that consists in that story. So thank you for the presentation. You can sit down. Give applause to your friends. Okay, all. You are already present your work in different way. So from the story that you read before, there are two moral value that we got. The first one is we must respect to other people want, and the second one is we must not force our will to other people, because other people have their will and we have our will, right? So all of you do a great job. Give applause to yourself.
Everyone, after we just learned about Loro Jongrang's story and we learned the moral value in the story, and then we already got the moral values, right? And then after we got the moral values, I just want to give a feedback. In the real life, we need to think about the moral value that you already learned, on the stories that we already learned before. And then, as we know that as a human, we need to keep our promise, right? And then we don't need to betray the beliefs of others, like giving their trust to us. And then that is why you need to keep your promise to the others. Okay, do not betray your friends or your families, and then that will be make your relationship with the others become stronger if you keep their trust. All right. After that, and the next for the next week, we are going to learn some things more interesting. So be prepare, uh, bring what is it? You know, what is it? One of the story from home, and then we're going to, and you are going to read it, and then you will come into the front of the class and then present it in front of your friend, and then make what is it try to find out a very interesting story that you're interested in, so you will be like happy to tell your friends about the story. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all from our class today, because you have another class today. So I hope that you enjoy our class. You enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your participation today, and then see you next week. And before we end our learning today, as the beginning, we just begin this to the class today with praying. So we end the class with praying also. So before we end, pray, start.